House of love and light. Amy, take us to the place where we can be just who we are. And it's alright in the house of love and light. House of love and light. Amy, open up the door to the place where we walk by faith and not by sight, not by sight. Through the house of love and light. House of love, the house of love and light. The house of love and light. If we get this right, we'll make the world a house of love and light. If we get this right, we'll make the world a house of love and light. House of love and light. House of love and light.
Happy Halloween! Good morning and welcome to House of Love and Light with me, Amy Steinberg, here in Asheville, the mountains, the spooky mountains, Halloween. Ooh, I have my orange on to represent Halloween. I have always loved Halloween. I love dressing up in different costumes. I love going to Halloween parties. I love all of it. Although I'm not a big fan of scary movies. Are you? Put it in the comments. Who loves scary movies? I do like movies that like The Cabin in the Woods. Do you remember that one? Anyway, let's get down to business. The business of today is a happy Halloween extravaganza with the final Sunday in October being the theme, which is letting go. And I have been letting go of any expectations of myself regarding Hala, and I have pre-recorded this Sunday because I have had surgery. So I'll be watching in the comments, but this is a pre-recorded message from me to you. So I'm glad you're tuning in, and I'm glad you're here. And again, we're going to always stick to the mission here at House of Love and Light, which is to nourish, uplift, and inspire, to give you some upliftment with music, to give you some prayer, to give you some remembrance, reminding of the good. The good. That's what we're looking at here. Today, we're looking at the good. And we are sticking with the mission. We are sticking with all of the things that we normally do, but it's going to be a little bit different because I'm just going to be sharing a bunch of music today and talking about it. So we're not going to do our opening chant or anything like that. We're going to go right into the candle lighting. So here is our candle lighting where we honor all paths. And it's Anna today.
I light a candle for the Eastern religions, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Taoism that teach us about harmony, karma, and the way. I light a candle for Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and Baha'i, teaching us about tradition, forgiveness, surrender, and order. I light a candle for ancient wisdom and New Thought traditions, including indigenous teaching, shamanism, paganism, science of mind, and New Age spirituality, teaching us to root and expand. I light a candle for the great mystery, the eternal question, the not knowing. Namaste.
Hello, I think you can hear me now. I am not going to stop and start this again because I have had so much difficulty getting these pre-recorded services together, and I think part of me thinks that it was God's way of saying stop, you can take a Sunday off, and then part of me feels like it's me testing my own perseverance, like I'm not gonna quit. So sorry about that with the mic and everything like that. I'm trying to figure out this new day because I wanted to share with you today a little bit some more of my favorite things. I'm going to share with you several different musicians, and I just wanted to say I love you and I thank you all for giving your time, your energy, your brilliance to Hala. And last week we did not have a card pull from Casey, and this week we do not have a card pull from Casey, but we will have one next week. But I did find another Ash video to share with you. So here is our beloved Ash Ruiz. And then right after Ash, we're going to go into hearing Jeannie Burke, who is one of my favorite vocalists on the planet Earth. So just stick around to just have a little Halloween fun, feeling the good vibes from all these brilliant people that we have gathered.
It's such a lovely day, and I can't help but feel some kind of way. I got so much love for you. I do. I got so much love you. I do. I do.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Amy. Thanks for inviting us to be a part of Hala. This song's called Prosperity. I don't want for nothing, 'cause the universe she provides. And when I'm lost, all I gotta do is look to the light as my guide. I'm doing more than just living. I flower, flourish, and thrive. My fortune is free flowing, and it's good to be alive. I'm swimming in a sea of vast prosperity. My blessings are abundant, and I gratefully receive. I'm swimming in a sea of vast prosperity. I just open up, and all the good stuff comes raining down on me. It's pouring, people. So much joy in my heart, not a single worry to be found. As if I lack, all I gotta do is ask, and the gifts they are abound. I live a life of plenty, empowered, nourished, and sound. My bounty keeps on growing, got my feet on fertile ground. I'm swimming in a sea of vast prosperity. My blessings are abundant, and I gratefully receive. I'm swimming in a sea of vast prosperity. I just open up, and all the good stuff comes raining down on me. It's really very simple, for all the gifts of love you gave. What goes out as a ripple returns a tidal wave. I'm swimming in a sea of vast prosperity. My blessings are abundant, and I gratefully receive. I'm swimming in a sea of vast prosperity. I just open up, and all the good stuff starts raining down. I'm swimming in a sea of vast prosperity. My blessings are abundant, and I gratefully receive. I'm swimming in a sea of vast prosperity. I don't have to fret, all my needs are met. That is 100% Guaranteed. Yes, indeed.
Ah, she. How fluent I see. How good is that? Now, we're talking about the attitude of gratitude today. We're talking about letting go with an attitude of gratitude. And you know what we do is we look for the prosperity. We think about prosperity because what we appreciates. Amen and hallelujah. Here's Christy Snow on some prosperity. And then we'll have Christy Lene giving us a song. Ooh, happy Halloween. Hey, y'all. So let's talk about money. You know, let's talk about living an affluent life. Most of the time when you think about the word affluent, you think of cars and houses and things, jewelry. But actually the word affluent really meant to flow forth, to free flow with life is really what affluence is about, is free flowing. And we each can have that experience in life. We can each have a free flowing experience of life, an affluent experience of life, but not if we stagnate our own flow. If you think about a river, if you think about the blood running through your veins, it all has to move. It all has to move or it stagnates. The same is true with our lives. We have to allow life to flow through us, otherwise that life stagnates. So if you think about that in terms of money, I believe wholeheartedly in tithing, giving back 10% of what I receive to where I am spiritually fed, knowing that I'm giving back to the universe when I do that. So this is not one of those little bleep public service announcements about give your money, give your money, give your money. I'm telling you what works for me and what I've seen work for many other people is to be in the flow and not be like, oh, I have money, I have to hold it, I have to hold on to it, I have to protect it. No, life is about a free-flowing experience. And when we give from a joyful heart back to places that spiritually feed us, then you can't outgive God. So it just comes rushing back to you. So if you think about money and the flow and being in the flow of life, that's one of the things that keeps us in the affluent flow of life, is to give where we're spiritually fed. Another thing that can clog our flow is places of unforgiveness. If you have places within you that you harbor resentment, like what Edwene Gaines would say, I check myself every day, she says, to make sure that everyone is free to walk the halls of my mind. So if you've put anyone outside of your heart, that's another thing that she would often say. She's my prosperity mentor. And she would say, check yourself every night, make sure you haven't put anyone outside of your heart, because if we put others outside of our heart, we're putting a piece of the divine outside of our heart. Although that's just a way we say it, we're really not pieces of the divine. We are the divine. We are the divine, each of us. We are that divine spark, that creative energy that created all life, and it's flowing. You see, it's flowing. So we have to keep it flowing by releasing resentments, releasing criticisms, releasing the ways that we keep ourselves pigeonholed in smallness, right? So releasing things like ideas like, oh, it'll never work out, there's never enough, I have to work so hard. No, life is joy. Life is free flowing to the degree that we allow it to be affluent. It is affluent. It is free flowing. So I'm encouraging you all today to step into the affluence, step into the free flow of life by checking to see if there's anything in there clogging the flow, any resentments, any criticisms, any self-defeating ideas of smallness or undeservability or unworthiness. You are made in the image and the likeness of the Most High, and you are worthy to receive all the good that you could desire. The fact that you have the desire means that the everything for its fulfillment is already present within you. So jump into the affluent flow of life. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. And say with me, I am a free-flowing, prosperous experience of life.
Feeling deep inside, out to the open road. This is survival out in the wild. My greatest teacher, she lives inside, coming alive. I won't live in fear. I am a dreamer, following the leader. She lives inside. I'm seeing clearly through all this haze, ready to go to the open road, out to the sunset. Baby, I'll find grace. Can't stop dreaming of the stories we'll embrace. Holding my heartbeat, setting my speed. There is a tide taking over me. Feel the light coming down from the moon. Shine up, I'm ready to move. Got a feeling deep inside, I'm coming alive. Feel the light coming down from the moon. Shine up, I'm ready to move. Got a feeling deep inside, I'm coming alive. On a journey, I'm feeling seen here. Open my eyes now to the open road. This is survival out in the wild. My greatest teacher, she lives inside. Out to the sunset, baby, I'll find grace. Can't stop dreaming of the stories we'll embrace. Holding my heartbeat, steady my speed. There is tide taking over me. Feel the light coming down from the moon. Shine up, I am ready to move. Got a feeling deep inside, I'm coming alive. Feel the light coming down from the moon. Shine up, I am ready to move. Got a feeling deep inside, I'm coming alive. Coming alive. Coming alive.
Wow! I got a feeling deep inside. I'm coming alive. The teacher lives within. And what Christy Snow said about the flow and the affluence and how that means flow. Come on now. You're getting a lot on this Sunday, on this happy Halloween Sunday. I wanted to share some more wisdom about the creative intelligence. Do you see that creative intelligence that lives inside Christy Lene, that lives inside Christy Snow, Reverend Christy Snow? These people are so brilliant. And here is another brilliant person to share with you, my beautiful friend, Myron Stamm.
This is a tiny peppercorn, and contained within this seed is a mysterious creative intelligence that knows how to transform itself into a giant pepper tree. I don't know how that miracle happens, but I don't need to know. The how is none of my business. All I need to know is that if I plant this seed in the soil, water it, nurture it, pull out the weeds, but prune it to keep it healthy and attractive, it will grow into a massive pepper tree, and it will do so effortlessly. That creative intelligence that animates this seed is the same intelligence within us that has the power to bring our desires into manifestation. And just like the peppercorn, when we plant a seed of intention, we have to nurture and feed it with thoughts and actions that keep us moving in the direction of our desires. We have to quickly pull out any weeds that pop up by refusing to feed the negative thoughts and doubts that contradict our intentions. And as we grow and blossom, we want to prune away what's no longer working in our life, releasing our grip on the people, places, and things that hold us back, keep us stuck. As we wrap up this month's theme of flowering, you're invited to plant some seeds of intention, nurture them, and let God figure out how to bring them into manifestation.
Oh my gosh, is he the cutest thing? That was from Flowering. Do you remember Flowering? But I just thought that was so perfect for today. The idea of pruning and letting go and the creative intelligence. Talk about genius. Here he is, the man himself, Eddie Watkins Jr.
All I need's a met. All I need's a met. All I need's a met. Come on, sing with me, y'all. All I need's a met. 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 Sometimes I forget that all my needs are met. Now and then I fall asleep thinking things I don't believe until I wake up in gratefulness, counting all the ways I'm blessed, that all my needs are met. There were times I recall when I couldn't see the light of day, but somehow sweet spirit made a way out of no way, and that is why I testify. No matter how dark it gets, that all our needs are met. I could not have come this far without the everlasting arms, my shelter from the cold. I'm so grateful that I know, 'cause there were times when I thought I couldn't make it through another day, but somehow sweet spirit made a way out of no way. I saw the light, I testify. No matter how dark it gets, that all our needs are met. I could not have come this far without the everlasting arms, my shelter from the cold. I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful that I know, 'cause there were times when I thought I couldn't make it through another day, but somehow sweet spirit made a way out of no way, and that is why I testify. No matter how dark it gets, no matter how dark it gets, don't you know that all our needs are met. All our needs are met. Hallelujah.
Yeah, all I need a minute. Oh, what is better than Eddie Watkins Jr. on this planet? I mean, he is the perfect manifestation of the glory of the Most High Good God. Thank you so much, Eddie. Eddie wrote the theme song for House of Love and Light. Eddie has shared so many different songs here, and I wanted to use that song today because today the topic is letting go, attitude of gratitude. Like I said, this is not a normal Sunday, so I'm not going to give my 20-minute talk. I'm just sharing a bunch of different musicians, and I'm just sharing a couple of stories and a couple of my favorite offerings from these 80-something weeks that we've been doing House of Love and Light as I am laid in bed right now, commenting, probably saying, oh my God, Eddie's so amazing. I'm commenting, but I am laying in bed right now, and this is pre-recorded. So happy Halloween, everyone else, if you're tuning in a little bit late or if you're watching on the rewatch. Today is letting go, attitude of gratitude, and all our needs are met. There were times in my life I was on the road and I was traveling in Iowa. Of all places, I don't think I'd ever even been to Iowa. And I had a show set up for me by my friend Joe that I barely knew, and I had no money. I had no money for gas to get to the next city. And he had set up this performance opportunity for me to sing in front of a bunch of poets. And it turned out to be a $700 gig. And this is like maybe 20 years ago for me. So $700 to me then was like $7,000 to me now. I was absolutely blown away by Sweet Great Spirit. And it was when I was early in my spiritual journey. So in Iowa, I took 75 of those dollars, I think it was, and tattooed the word trust on my wrist to remember that all my needs are met. And you know why I believe my needs were met? Was because I was following my bliss, which is what we talked about last week, right? Like when we follow our bliss, God will open those doors where there were only walls, as Joseph Campbell once said. So we ask to be surrounded by the angels, and we ask to be guided to our bliss, and we do it with a grateful heart. So I had to share my favorite musicians today, and these are my best friends, to be honest with you. So here is Laura Berman with her amazing song, Angels. I'm so glad you're here on Halloween. I hope you have plans to eat candy unless you're, don't eat sugar. And if you don't eat sugar, then I hope you're going to have a lot of fruit. Wait, there's still sugar in fruit. Or if you just want to get scary and watch scary movies, I don't know. I love Halloween. Ha ha ha.
Calling the angels, calling the angels, my right hand Michael, at my left hand Gabriel, before me Uriel, behind me Raphael. And my right hand, Michael, and my left hand, Gabriel. Before me, Uriel, behind me, Raphael, and within me, almighty love, and within me, almighty calling the angels, oh, the angels. calling angels. Oh, calling the angels. Oh, the angels. Yeah, calling the angels. And within me, almighty love. And within me, almighty love, love. And within me is love. Calling the angels. Calling the angels. No, the angels.
There is some kind of magical tone in that woman's voice. It like sits in this spot in her throat. It's like right here. And it's just, the first time I heard her sing live, I swear it touched a space in me that I had never felt before. She has one of the most extravagantly powerful tones. I mean, look at who we've had on here today. We've had Jeannie and Christy Lene and Eddie Watkins Jr., Laura Berman, and we're going to close out our happy Halloween holla extravaganza of musical inspiration, inspirato, attitude of gratitude with Gary Lynn Floyd. Of course, you know I'm a huge fan, and when I saw him singing this song at a concert of his, I said, will you please do this for Holla? And so I've showed this video before. All of these things I have shown before. This is sort of another retrospective, or some of my favorite things. These are a few of my favorite things. Here is Gary Lynn Floyd, Seasons of Love.
Hello, House of Love and Light, Nashville, North Carolina. This is a request from Amy Steinberg. I can't wait till I can be with you in person. I love you. 525,600 minutes. 525,000 moments so dear. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter, in strife. In 525,600 minutes, how do you measure a life? How about love? How about love? How about love? Measuring love. Seasons of love. Seasons of love. 525,600 minutes. 525,000 journeys to plan. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure the worth of a woman or a man? In the way that she learned, and the way that he cried, in the bridges he burned, and the way that she died. It's time now to sing out, 'cause the journey never ends. Let's celebrate, remember a year in the love, seasons of love. 525,600 minutes, 525,000 moments so dear, 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year in 525,600 minutes? 525,600 minutes. 525,600 minutes.
Love you.
Oh my gosh, I love you
All I
too.
need's a met. All I need's a met. All I need's a met. Come on, sing it with me, y'all. All I need's a met.
Listen,
All I need's a met.
these people are brilliant. Thank you, Gary Lynn Floyd, for doing that amazing Jonathan Larson song from the musical Rent, if you did not know. And I thank you for giving today, for giving to House of Love and Light. There are 3 ways to give. You can text LOVE to 828-383-9889. You can paypal.me/House of Love and Light, or you can Venmo at Amy-Steinberg-5. This is a wonderful way to practice affluence, to practice your attitude of gratitude. I got an attitude of gratitude, and I just want to say thank you for tuning in. Again, I'm tuning in from the bed side because I am convalescing, getting over my surgery, but I am so happy that I got to create something to share with you live on a Sunday and to celebrate Halloween, to say thank you so much. So actually, I would like to close with a small meditation. So let's just take a deep breath in and sigh it out. And again, breathing in and sighing it out. And one last time, breathing in, sighing it out. We get present in our body right now. We relax our shoulders. We relax our jaw. We open ourselves to the great glory of gratitude, to the great glory of living a life where we are grateful for all that crosses our paths, where we know that every experience is a holy experience, that everything is growing us and showing us who we are and who we can become. And I say thank you, God, for this opportunity to come together to relax, to listen to brilliant music, to celebrate the good, to look for the good, to highlight the good, to reminder, love, reminder, with bright colors to sparkle in your face. And I want to say thank you so much to this beloved community that keeps showing up for each other and for me on Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. I love you so very much. Remember to breathe deeply. Enjoy this holiday season as best you can, as we're still sort of in the middle of this pandemic. We are. It's really still there. So I know we're at the tail end, though. I can feel it. Everything's starting to move forward. So keep your prayers and your love coming to me as I heal. And I know that I will be back with you in person, live on next Sunday. So I'm very excited for that. I hope I feel well enough for it. If not, of course, I will let you know. But happy Halloween. I love you so dearly. And one quick rundown of the thank yous. I want to thank Anna for lighting the candles. I want to thank Ash for that great little TikTok. Jeannie Burke, Christy Snow, Christy Lene, Myron Stam, Eddie Watkins Jr., Laura Berman, Gary Lynn Floyd, and you. I love you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
House of love and light. House of love and light. Amy, take us to the place where we can be just who we are. And it's alright in the house of love and light. House of love and light. Amy, open up the door to the place where we walk by faith and not by sight, not by sight. Through the house of love and light. House of love, the house of love and light. The house of love and light. If we get this right, we'll make the world a house of love and light. If we get this right, we'll make the world a house of love and light. House of love and light. House of love and light.